Hey guys, it's Elizabeth finding Elizabeth. Today is March 16th, 2015, and I'm tired. It's 11 o'clock at night, and I just came home from a work event, but I thought, you know what? Let's make a quick video because a couple people said to me when I was in Chicago that they liked that I did my videos every Monday, and I could be counted on to do that. And so it's still Monday for like another hour. And yeah, so I'm going to make a video. The numbers, not liking those so much today. I don't have notes or my usual stuff, but my starting weight was 402. My weight, it's at 402 in January of 2014. My weight at surgery, which was April 14th, 2014, was 360.6. My weight last week was 223 pounds, and my weight this morning was 228 pounds. What? Yeah, whatever. So I don't know about all the other numbers, but that was a 5-pound gain since last week. I know that's gonna, part of me was like, oh, make your video on Tuesday, because by the time you weigh on Tuesday, that number will have gone down a little bit. But the fact of the matter is, I went to Chicago, I had fun, I retained water on the flight, I had some amazing food, I had more alcohol than water, and what else? Oh yeah, I didn't work out. So it is what it is. It's 5 pounds. I will probably lose that over this week, hopefully. But it was worth 5 pounds. So it was so much fun. Let's see. So I don't know. It just feels like my whole life is one big NSV. Tonight sorry, I have a unique eyelash. In case Melissa and Jamie are watching this video, we spent a lot of time in Chicago talking about unique. I love it. It's awesome. Anyway, I had a work event tonight. And first of all, when I used to have these events, we do, for one of my clients, we do a quarterly salon event for our donors where we have a cocktail reception, and then we do a panel and just schmooze with donors. And I would usually like dread these events for the whole week before the event. I would be like, oh God, can I say I got in a car accident? What can I do so that I do not have to go to this event? Well, today, even though I was a little tired and I had like 9 million emails from while I was gone, and I didn't feel very, I didn't feel at the top of my game because I just wasn't caught up on everything. I was afraid I was missing something. I was super excited. I was excited that I was going to see people. What? I was excited that I got to wear my new black and blue dress that I showed you guys. I was excited to go. And so I got there. First thing that happened was I was walking into the restaurant, and a young girl, well, young, like probably in her 20s, just said, oh, I just have to tell you, I love that dress. What? And I was like, feeling weird about it because it's a little snug. But so that was sweet. And I just found, a couple things from tonight were, number one, I have like no problem talking to people anymore. I used to go like pretend that when I would go to one of these events, first of all, my feet would be killing me, even though I probably was wearing flip-flops. Well, nice flip-flops, little gold thongy flip-flops, but still flip-flops. My feet would be hurting so bad by the time the event even started. I would have to be sitting down at the registration table, and I would always stay over there with the volunteers and the staff, pretending like I needed to be there in case there were any issues that need to be taken care of. Tonight, didn't even see those people. I was like talking with everybody, just making conversation, going up to people I knew, starting, just starting conversation, feeling freaking awesome. So that's good. And then I work with Gina Davis, the actress, at this nonprofit, and I've worked for them for, I guess, like almost 5 years now. It's kind of hard to believe, but or 4.5. I have never once. Oh my God, there's a spider on my little setup for my camera. Anyway, I have never asked to take a picture with her. Number one, I've worked with a lot of celebrities, and I think it's a little, I don't know, I just always have, well, you know what? I was going to say I've always felt bad because I thought it was an inconvenience. Hell no. I never would ask them because I was embarrassed about the way that I looked. So tonight, first, before Gina got there, I took pictures with my stepdaughter and my niece in front of the like step and repeat banner because I just wanted pictures with them because I love them and because they're cute. But when Gina got there, I said, I'd really like to take a picture with you. I've never asked because I never felt good enough about how I looked to take a picture with you. And she's like, oh, you look great, yada da. And I said, yeah, well, 200 pounds later, almost 200 pounds later, I can take a picture with you. And she said, I probably should put this in a YouTube video, but it was actually funny and I was not offended. She goes, yeah, now we can all fit in a picture. Because it wasn't just me and her, it was me and her and my stepdaughter and my niece, but she wasn't being mean. And I didn't take offense to it, but it was kind of funny because she's right. Now we could all four fit in a picture. And then Alicia Reiser, who's, I don't know if you watch Orange is the New Black, but I'm a huge fan. She plays the, I don't know, is she the warden or the warden's assistant, or she becomes the warden? Anyway, it's a great character. She was on our panel, and I asked her for a picture too. So there. And I should have those from the photographer, and I will post them on Facebook tomorrow. I thought about asking them to plank, but yeah. Anyway, so that was just really fun, and I just felt, I don't know, I like flirted with the people at the restaurant. I just felt really playful. And then there was Chicago. I know I'm not going to do this justice because I'm tired, and I'll probably talk a bit more about it in next week's video, and I do have some footage from Chicago that I will try to put together in the next couple of days. But, I mean, it was just so amazing. I don't know. I mean, Kim I want to say Snuffleupagus. Kim Stephanopoulos today posted something on one of my before and after pictures and said, would you ever imagine that this girl would be planking her way across Chicago? And it's like, hell no. 2 years ago, if you would have told me, number one, I would even go to Chicago to meet people who the only person I had met before really was Christine. If you would have told me I would have even done that, I would have said, you're on crack, because you may find this hard to believe, but I am not like naturally a friendly person, or I wasn't. I didn't used to be. It wasn't that I wasn't friendly or nice. I just was so withdrawn and isolated. So people had asked me to go on trips and stuff before, and I would be like, yeah, no, I have something else I have to do, because I would much rather lay on my couch and watch The Real Housewives because it was safer there. But so went to Chicago, got on the plane, the seatbelt fit. The seatbelt fit the last time I flew to New York in the fall, but there was more room this time. It was just more comfortable. I don't know, plane seats are so small, but what was a problem this time wasn't my width, but I just felt like my legs didn't have anywhere to go because I was wearing boots with heels, and it just felt like, where are my legs supposed to go? So the plane ride was fine, and then just everybody was so amazing. I met Randy, VSG Granny, at the airport, and I felt like within 5 minutes we were just such fast friends, and we, I don't know what our cab driver thought, because we were talking about some interesting things by the time we got to the hotel. And we got to the hotel and checked in, and I knew that Beth and Lorraine were waiting in the coffee shop next door, so I sort of left Randy there and went to the coffee shop. And Beth is Betty Lou Who, sorry. Betty Lou Who. Forget that I said her real name. And she just jumped up and hugged me and squealed, and it was just like so fabulous. So first of all, I went there. Second of all, it was such a playful, fun time. I don't play. I mean, that's not my thing. I have never been playful because I have been just so concerned about what other people thought about me. But there was this like fabulous group of women: Lorraine, Randy, Beth, Christine, Kim, who I just love. She is like, I don't know, she just has the most beautiful smile. It just lights up the whole place, and she's so sweet. And I loved everybody, but just saying that about Kim, but I loved everybody. Everybody was so wonderful. And Totally Terry, and I don't know their YouTube names. Jess, Jess of the beautiful hair, who just posted, I saw tonight that she's in the hospital with maybe gallstones or kidney stones. Hope she is feeling okay. VSG Melissa, Sleeve McQueen, she was awesome. Everybody was awesome. Awesome. And I came out of, we went to see a psychic on Saturday night before we went to dinner. And Christine had been saying, oh, well, Jen's going to meet us over the hotel, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know who Jen is. And she said her name. It's like, I don't know who that is, whatever. So I walk out, and it's, her YouTube name is MSPT something. And I was so excited to see that that's who it was, because I love her videos. I think she's really funny. And she proved to be the same in person. But it was just such a fun bonding time. I mean, number one, I have Patty here, who is like so fabulous, and I'm so lucky. And I feel like we've developed such a close friendship. And I've been to OH, and I've met other people, but there was something about this, and I think it has way more to do with where I'm at than anybody else. But the difference between this and OH for me was huge. I mean, one, there was less people, it was a very focused group, and we were all together for most of the time. But I just felt like, okay, this is my tribe. These are my people. I have never felt so comfortable. It's been so long since I have laughed that hard, if I ever have laughed that hard. I don't know. I'll do a better video about it later, but I just like feel so, I don't know, touched by these new relationships that I have because of weight loss surgery. And I just felt so connected to these people, and it was really a wonderful experience. And in some ways for me it was life-changing, because like I said, I am not a like very playful person. And I just felt like, first we were, as everybody saw by all the plank pictures we posted, Randy and Lorraine and I went for a walk down by the lake on Friday morning, and Randy said, oh, let's plank. So we planked, and Lorraine took a picture, and we sent it to Kim Can Do It, who couldn't be there and who we missed terribly. And Kim messaged back, oh, you should do this everywhere. I'm like, oh, we should do this everywhere. So we did. But it's just like, me, who's always so afraid of what people think, was like getting on the floor everywhere, planking, asking policemen to plank with us. I don't think I did that. I think Randy did that. I don't know. It's crazy. First of all, 2 years ago, well, even a year and a half ago, plank, what's that? Isn't that a piece of wood? No, this is an actual thing that you do where you hold yourself up with your core. Core? What's a core? Anyway, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just like sort of amazing to me that that this weekend even happened. It sort of feels like now that I imagined it maybe a little bit when I got in the cab. It was really emotional for me to say goodbye, and I know I will see these people soon, but it's just like, this felt like such a different experience. Oh, here's one other thing that I noticed this time. Usually when I am in a group of people, I'm like afraid to leave the group. Like if I'm tired or whatever, I'll stick it out as long as I can, because I don't want to miss something. Not that I thought people would think people would talk about me, but I don't know. Like I'm afraid if I'm not there, I'm going to miss something. I didn't feel that at all. I felt like, oh yeah, I can go. I'm not feeling great. I can go to bed, and whatever fun I miss is great. They can have fun, and I can join them again in the morning or join them later. I don't know. It was just a weird, more, I don't know, confident feeling. And it felt awesome. And when I got after I said goodbye to everybody and I got in the cab and was going to the airport, it was just like, it's so quiet. I had gotten so used to, still my voice is a little bit hoarse from talking and laughing. Anyway, I'm going to get all teary, but that was a priceless weekend for me. So thank you to Christine and to Betty Lou for planning it. Thank you to everybody who came. It changed me. It changed me. It really did. And I'm so grateful to all of you. And look, it's 15 minutes, but I just want to say 2 other quick things. One is one of the things we were talking about over the weekend. I was talking with Betty Lou, who was about I weigh every day. I like to weigh every day. And I was trying to justify the fact that it's fine that I weigh every day because I don't get like totally thrown by the numbers. And she was, I don't know, challenging me on that a little bit. What I realized today was I don't weigh every day to have control over the numbers. I weigh every day because I don't like surprises. I was actually terrified to get on the scale this morning because I knew it wasn't going to be good. It's like, if I do it every day, there are not going to be any huge surprises. I mean, there is only so much that can happen between day 1 and day 2 when there's still plenty of time to fix it. So, I don't know. That was just a discovery. And I want to give a big, huge, gigantic frigging shout out to Monica Sleeve McQueen. She got her approval for surgery today. I am so excited for her. She is so far ahead of the game of where many of us were when we had surgery. I just, I mean, she walked all over that freaking city. There is no way I could have done that pre-surgery. No way at all, even though I'd started walking. I mean, she, I don't know, she's just amazing. And it meant so much to me that a couple of people while I was there, I don't think I've ever said why I make videos. If I did, the reason I make videos is really for me. It's to keep me accountable. I don't know so much if it's to have a record because I can't stand to go back and watch my videos. But, you know, and I think maybe one day, years and years and years and years and years from now, when I'm no longer around, it's something my son can look back at. And I would love to have something like this from the people who I've loved who've passed away. But a couple people said things to me in Chicago about how my videos had impacted them, or how, I don't know, just something about that sharing my journey had been important to their journey. And it just like totally touched my heart. So pass it forward. I mean, it's, I get so much from everybody's videos. It keeps me focused in this community, in this lifestyle, which if I didn't have everyone's videos, I would be, I don't know, I just think I would go back to eating the way I shouldn't more often than for 5 days in Chicago. But anyway, back on track. Love you all. Maybe we'll make a more coherent video on Chicago this week, but I wish everybody a great week. I miss all my girls from Chicago, and I will talk to you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.